What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 EIDL grant stimulus update. 4 things. It is Monday, February the 15th, 2021. Please do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Hashtag EIDL with your comments below. Copy and paste the exact title of this video, and you guessed it. Make sure you copy Big Ben Cardin, Jacky Rosen, John Cornyn, and your 2 state senators and share it all over social media. And if you'd like to join our brand new venture in the next 2 weeks, which will turn into a mobile app by later this summer so that I can help grow your business, I ask that you please subscribe right now and hit the bell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you might be wondering, what the hell is this? Well, that's my kitchen back there. And if you go way down there, it's a den, living room, whatever you might call it in your neck of the woods. So I've been cleaning all day. And I thought, you know what? I want to try something new because it's a day off, right? President's Day, I think it is. I'm feeling a little funky. And by the way, ladies, do you like a man that knows how to cook? Because I'm thinking about doing a cooking show. At least one. Fellas, you want to come over for dinner? Join the ladies and I, huh? Tell me in the comments below. By the way, who missed me? I've been gone 2 or 3 days now. Lots happening. What the hell's going on with that House committee? $15 billion of more targeted EIDL advance, and why? I think that means Jacky Rosen's amendment is about to get the big thumbs up. And what happened with the flash crash of NXTD, one of 2 stocks I gave you on Friday? Did you get in, by the way? Because if you had the limit order at 170, you should. And what in the world is going on with respect to the 2 people that still haven't come forward to claim $500? 28 of you have gotten your money as of this morning, which means we're going to have to do another YouTube Live. So if they don't come forward in the next week or so, we're going to give 2 people at least $500. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. Let's crank it up to at least $2,000. More? Maybe $3,000. I'll think about it overnight. So if you guys want to see me give away more money in another YouTube Live, maybe from the kitchen, I'll go into the living room, or maybe up to the bedroom. Nah. My mother, for those of you that are new, she died in 2015. I'm the oldest of 5 kids. I'm a mama's boy. She pipes in. So she pipes in today, just now, family show. And she says, Jason, you know, you've been single now for the last 3 Valentine's days. Maybe the reason why you are is because that house of yours is a mess. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but you could eat off the granite countertops. I got on the stove. I even took the grill off the gas stove and I washed them down. I did the vent right up there. You see that? One of those vents. I got up top. I'm talking on the counter about 15 feet high. Washed it all down. Did the toilets and everything. This place is spotless. So maybe I'll change my luck because, like I said, the last 2 or 3 years, not so good. Raw, real, uncut, unedited. That's me in the brand I maybe or maybe not have. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers to you. 28 of 30 people that won $500 have gotten their money as of this morning. But pinned in the top comment, winners number 1 and number 8 have been MIA. So if I don't hear from them in the next week or so, let's say by no later than March the 1st, we're going to have to do another YouTube Live. So if anybody knows winner number 1 and winner number 8, you might want to tell them to reach out to me. And they should know the email address by now because I can't believe it's been almost 2 weeks they haven't come forward yet. I mean, if I wanted $500 and I called your name out during the live stream, where the hell are you? Because if you're not coming forward, we're going to give away, I'm committing to at least $2,000. I'm leaning towards $3,000, but at least $2,000 in the next YouTube Live because this much I learned. Giving 30 people $500 is a fiasco. We got over 50 people trying to lie, cheat, and steal. A married couple that's traveling the country tried to claim they were winners, and they weren't. And it turned into a nightmare, almost to the point where the cops had to get involved. That's how bad it is. People are so hurt and down and out on their luck. And I understand that. That's why I'm giving away more money than I can really afford to give. But when you're trying to bullshit your way in front of someone who's legitimately won a $500 cash prize, you're digging a hole. It's bad karma that's going to chase you forever. So, all right, Jason, get to the point. What about this stock on Friday? NXTD, Nancy X-Ray Tom David. As I've said before, I've been trading for 30 years. I spent 14 years on Wall Street managing money for accredited investors. I gave you TYME, Tom, Yellow, Mary, Edward, a couple weeks ago at 230. It closed up around 275. So what is that, about 15, 16% profit? And then I gave you a wild one, NXTD, Nancy X-Ray Tom David. The limit to buy was 170. Well, the first day it jumps to 2.5 and I'm like, holy shit. Maybe I should have taken profits, but I don't like to get in and out every 24 hours. But on Friday, it did one of those flash crashes, which are prevalent all over the place right now. They yanked down these small caps 20, 30% to flush out all the stop losses, and then it goes right back up. So a lot of you got in at 170, closed at 190, and then after hours, it was trading at $2.08. By the way, it's tied to Bitcoin to a small degree. So if Bitcoin does go through 50,000, and it probably will in the next few days, don't be surprised if NXTD makes a run for at least $3 a share in the next month or two. That's how long I like to own something. So this experiment that we're doing where I'm sharing some of my picks, this is not day trading. This is not short-term swing trading of 3 to 5 days. I own something for at least a month or two, and in many cases, 3 months, because it's been proven, and study after study shows this, that when a stock breaks out of a base or a consolidation pattern, it runs for about 3 or 4 months before it goes sideways or pulled back. So I like to buy the first pullback on an initial breakout. So I love something that busts through 10 or busts through $1, shoots to 3, pulls back to 2, I'm in. That's what, a 35% pullback off the most recent high. It's only a week or two in its breakout, which means it's probably got another 2, 2.5, 3 months to go. And that's what I like to ride. So NXTD, do not pay more than $1.70 a share. All right, before I let you guys go, quick word about the spam, by the way, and then I'll get to the $15 billion for Targeted EIDL Advance, which I'm going to elaborate more on tomorrow, by the way. The spammers are out of control. There's 50 clones of me. I talked again today with the folks at YouTube. I sent them 7 links of my twin brothers and sisters, copying my name and my photo. And they're sounding like me right now, right? One asshole's going, one love. Well, that's obviously not a bot. That's someone who's digging a major hole. Bad karma's going to follow this asshole for the rest of his life. And I'm sure he gets a kick out of the fact that I call him that too, by the way. But don't. And I keep seeing it because I got 5 more emails over the weekend. Jason, why are you telling me to go to Instagram? I'm not. I've told you never go to Instagram, WhatsApp, or anywhere. I will personally never drop my contact information in the comments below. Never. So if someone looking like me or sounding like me says, go talk to so-and-so, or make sure you text such and such, don't do it. They're trying to rip you off. I keep hearing about $300 or $400. They'll say, if you'd like to get a guarantee on your $10,000 EIDL grant, send me $300 or $400. Well, kiss that goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. So I need you to look out for one another. When you see someone who's not me, you don't have to start arguing with them. Just hit report. You don't need to keep sending me emails. I'm well aware of this. And YouTube, and I'll talk about this at another video, they don't want it to stop. 20% of the traffic are bots, fakes, frauds, ripping people off. YouTube is the second most powerful company in the world behind Amazon. They could put an end to it tomorrow. And by the way, whenever you see bold-faced type in a comment, right? It's not regular type like you and me. It's bold-faced. That's a spammer. That's a bot. Don't go anywhere near that stuff. All right, before we get on with our days, and I enjoy this very clean kitchen. Man, don't you love a clean kitchen? Fellas, ladies, I'm messy. My mother gets on me like something fierce. This morning was terrible. I mean, it's ring, 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 ring. You think some woman wants to see that? No, I don't. That's why I'm cleaning it up. But anyway, man, this guy's all over the map. Yes, I am. I speak right from here, always. I've never edited a video, and hopefully I never will. But anyway, on Friday, I think it was, Ryder over at Skip, great channel, by the way, was probably one of the first to break the fact that the House Committee for Small Business, which is chairman by Steve Chabot, pinned in the top comment, he's middle to high income. So my first reaction is, why in the world is the House Committee in it? This is not a law. It's got to go to Nancy Pelosi. It's got to go over to the Senate. It's just a recommendation, for lack of a better word. They're adding $15 billion more to the targeted EIDL advance. Well, we still have $20 billion that hasn't been spent. And by the way, you'll notice over the last couple of days, huge amounts of subscribers have gotten an email for the targeted $10,000 EIDL advance. The first group to go once again are those that got $1,000 per employee. Somewhere around March the 1st, everyone who applied between July 15th and December 27th when the law passed, you will stand to get the full $10,000 if you can show that 30% economic loss and you got fewer than 300 employees. But here comes the House Committee for Small Business saying we want $15 billion more. Why do I think that's a request? Well, it has to be because they're going to open a portal. So for those of you that are watching me and you're discouraged that you didn't apply before December 27th's cutoff, if this $15 billion gets through, and again, the Democrats control all three branches of government, so if they want it in there, it's going in there. So why does that have me glass half full, even a cup of coffee with respect to Jacky Rosen's amendment? Well, pinned in the top comment, her discussion with Isabel Guzman, new head of the SBA, about 2 Thursdays ago, she filed an amendment to remove the caps on the loans, put them back at $2 million, not $150, and remove the caps on the grant. None of this $1,000 per employee from middle to high income. It's a full $10,000. So what I think is going on, and I'll talk about this more tomorrow, I think you got $20 billion for Section 331, the target, yes, that was a burp, a targeted EIDL, no pizza today. I haven't had anything other than coffee, so don't ask me where that came from. You got $20 billion, $20 billion in Section 331, the targeted EIDL advance. Here comes another $15 billion for a total of $35 billion if it makes it into the $1.9 trillion budget reconsideration process. Well, Jacky Rosen, Section 332, the emergency EIDL grant, it says $40 billion, doesn't it? Remember, it strikes 20 to put 40. So is it possible what she's trying to do is to get the caps removed so that that $40 billion, if it is for Section 332, and flip a coin, would kind of coincide with $35 billion for the targeted EIDL advance in Section 331, which would mean that everybody at some point is going to get an email and or a new portal, whether you're in low, middle to high, you guessed it, get a full $10,000 or the balance thereof, the removal by way of Jacky's amendment of the EIDL loan caps back at $2 million where they belong. And if that's not enough for you, this guy right here is going to fight alongside Big Ben Cardin, who wants to wipe out the EIDL loan payments so you don't pay the SBA a damn dime. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always remember, I love each and every one of you from a very clean and spotless kitchen just outside of Atlanta. And thanks so much for watching.